Maybe that helps. Test, 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 test. Hey, do you guys have any audio? Can you hear it? Can you hear us? Is there audio? Because if there is, I'll let you guys know what is going on. But I can't see anything. I'm going to go find audio. Okay, Kristen, I'm wondering, do you have audio or not? Hey, Melissa, do they have audio on this? Because it says there's no audio, which is fine, I guess, whatever. Yes, yes, yes. I'm thinking all that yes is for the audio. All right, so this is a horse rescue. It's going on out here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a horse rescue. It's going on out in the Hanson Dam area. If you know where Hanson Dam is, this is going to be, yeah, you know what, I'm going to call it Pacoima. You guys can split hairs later on. Maybe it's going to be Sun Valley or Lakeview Terrace, but I'm going with Pacoima right now. Now, this horse that you're seeing right there, the one that's got the spots that almost looks like a cow, is the second horse. There's another one out there as well with a rider. This one's stuck out here in the mud. Now, we were watching earlier on when the horse was kind of kicking around a little bit. It looks like if you're not looking the horse, if you're looking at the back side of the horse, it's going to be the left rear is actually stuck in a lot of mud out here. Now, LA City Fire Department, you can see them out there. They're just kind of getting here. So this hasn't been going on for hours, and this is the best they've come up with, where they're just kind of starting to shovel a little dirt. They're talking about using a hoist system to get that horse out of that precarious position out there. Now, giving a little bit of a wider shot, a lot of a wider shot, so you guys can kind of see where all this is going on and where the fire trucks are and how they're going to have to get or lug all that gear to where that horse is. It is going to take a little bit of time. Right now, that horse was actually pretty irritated when we first got here. If you're thinking it's because of the helicopter noise, the LA City Fire Department has a helicopter much lower than us and actually orbiting around down there. I think it was just kind of getting annoyed because there was more people arriving, maybe just wasn't feeling safe. But early on, one of the firefighters was actually petting that horse, you know, very lovingly, trying to get it to calm down. Now you can see that there's the LA City Fire Department ship just went through the shot. Now you can see these guys out there, they're moving that dirt around the best they can. The plan right now is to kind of excavate a lot of that dirt around that horse to see if they possibly can maybe get out on its own once they get it a little bit more free. But their big plan is to bring in what they're calling a high point system, which is basically a pulley system to get that horse out of there. At first I thought they were going to use this tree that we're looking at right there, but I believe these firefighters are actually going to use a tree a little bit farther away. Now my pilot today is going to be Mikey. There you go, the horse getting a little agitated again. And, you know, these guys need to stay clear of those hoofs, especially when they start swinging around like that. But you can see these guys feeling safe around the horse. That horse probably pretty tired as well. If you're wondering what's happening with the lighting right there, it kind of gets dark, and then we actually have clouds moving overhead. No, it's not going to rain, but that's what you're seeing right there. So right now, they're going to try to excavate some of that dirt, maybe see if they can get that horse can get up on her own, is the what I've been hearing them talk. So maybe it is a female horse, not 100%. If not, the second part is going to be they're going to bring in some sort of hoist system, and they might be using some of those trees right there to hoist that horse free of the mud. Again, if you're just joining us right now, it's an animal rescue, that animal being a horse. LA City Fire Department down there, their USAR crew is here as well, and they do have a helicopter above. They have been talking with that helicopter possibilities of a hoist rescue, meaning they use that helicopter to pull that horse out into freedom. That is still in the cards. They haven't said no to that, but right now they're looking at trying to free the animal. And that clearly is the priority. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stuttering around. I'm trying to play a couple of, trying to get information on the scanner and also trying to follow along with what you guys are asking about. Get Mr. Tire out there. Yep, he probably would be able to figure out how to get that thing out of there. Stop horsing around. I don't mind. I actually do love a good pun every now and then, but this little guy is stuck. And, I'm not a horse guy. I'm not a horse guy. I love animals. Don't have any problems with horses. But all I know about a horse is when they start doing things like that, and I know that if they break a leg, that's fatal for them. And I'm really worried with that one leg stuck in the mud down there, and it's probably in pretty deep. That's what I'm worried about. And then of course, it can't be comfortable for that gal down there, and anyways, there's a lot of that going on. So we're kind of keeping an eye on it, and when she starts getting all agitated like that, I worry that she's going to injure herself or possibly one of the firefighters. Everybody down there smart enough to know to get away from the moving parts, meaning the hoof and that body swinging around. Right now, though, you can see they just got out here. They're starting to clear some of that dirt out of the way. It's also probably going to be, they're probably doing this also for them so that they get a better idea of what they're looking at, so they're not looking through some muddy water and or shrubs or whatever is down there, foliage. They want to clear out as much as they can so that they know where they can stand, what they can do, maybe get a harness underneath it. But the plan right now is to use a harness system to get that horse free of the mud. Again, if you're just joining us, this is all going on out here in the Hanson Dam area. And I hope Kristen, I don't know her whole name, but I hope she stuck around because she was pretty upset there was no sound. And anyways, so what city is this? So once again, I'm going to say this is in the Hanson Dam area. We're near Lakeview Terrace. We're near Pacoima. And we're also near Sun Valley. Where it is exactly in the... Maybe, look at that, come on, yeah, I hope she's okay. Well, she definitely is free. She got herself free on her own-ish. I just hope that leg is okay because it does seem that, we don't know how long that horse was stuck there before we even got here. We did arrive I'm not saying it like that, but we got here before most of the fire department did. There was actually one plug buggy on scene where they were giving that size up and were asking for the extra help. So the horse basically has gotten herself free. Now I'm just hoping that she's going to be okay. This might be where they also might need the helicopter to maybe harness her and get her out of this area and into a more flat ground where she can get out on her own. Just going wide, not because of what was going on, just saw the LA City Fire helicopter just making their way by there. Got the scanner up. I'm going to see maybe they give some sort of size up on that horse's condition. Hang on. Oh, they're still talking about harnesses. They're still talking about harnesses, so I'm not sure if they realize the horse is actually out or what the harnesses might be needed for. Again, this is, I've seen horse rescues in the past. I'm not very horsey as it would be. I don't know these animals. I don't know what they need or how delicate or robust they are, but you see it right there. People using the words exhausted. I agree. Any veterinarians on site? As it stands right now, I'm sure they are in the pipeline, but I believe there is no veterinarian here on scene, or at least I have yet to hear of a vet actually being there. The owner, I believe, is with that other horse. You'll see somebody dressed in jeans. Not that guy. That's a cameraman. Which was, not really a joke, but that guy right there with the hat, I believe is probably attached to that horse some way. So I obviously don't have spell check. I don't know what that means, but anyways, yes, this is still going on. She's trying to get up again. This is... For me, I worry that she's going to stagger, still going to hurt herself, something's going to happen, or possibly get herself stuck again. I don't know if anybody's actually holding the bridle. Somebody is. And I know, and I could be corrected on that as well. I'm not sure if that's a bridle or a harness, but you can see there is definitely a harness, and the horse is out, and I can't tell. I just can't tell, and if she is hurt, I really wouldn't want to see it, to be honest with you. Firefighters still moving a lot of that mud around. That might actually be to help when that horse is able to get up, maybe to help her get out of this situation or be able to walk out. I agree, probably exhausted, but the stuck in the mud part has definitely come to an end right now, for sure. Yep, sending good vibes. That's all we can do right now. And I don't remember this on Never Ending Story. I don't know about importance. I don't rate our news stories. And Lone Star, I mean, I'm just gonna go with. I don't want to get in trouble here, but Lone Star, I would venture to say you probably know more about horses than I. And if you're thinking that that's what she needs, I would venture to say you are correct as well. Boomer, I don't think that's a very nice thing to say, personally. The horse is out, and LA City Fire Department is probably one of the best trained fire departments in the world, and they do horse rescues regularly. And if, honestly, I mean, you know what? If I was stuck somewhere, I don't know. Mike, you hear me? All right, Mike, if you were stuck in the mud somewhere, would you want a bunch of farmers to help you or LA City Fire Department? Right. Yeah. Well, I'm not putting any farmers down either, but to say that, to get rid of the fire department and just have the farmers there, I don't think that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Franny seems to think that this is going to be a long, drawn-out thing. I agree. There's a good possibility that they might have to trank the horse and then maybe actually lift it out. So yeah, it's in pain. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not. That's the only thing I can say right now. I got to put the phone down. I want to read every comment, and I want to, I want to. Would do better service not paying them any attention. Well, you know what? I don't wholeheartedly agree with that. So at any rate, yeah, I'm gonna put the phone down for a little bit. I'm gonna take a look around. Don't think I'm ignoring you guys. We're just gonna keep an eye on it, but it's not stuck anymore. We know that for a fact. Let me use the get really close to it so we can see it. Still on the ground though, but definitely seems to be happy. Do horses have emotions? I would venture to say they do. That guy right there, the elderly gentleman not in the fire outfit, I believe is going to be the owner of that horse or is connected to that horse in some way. These guys are basically backfilling the area where they pulled the horse out of, if you're wondering what they're doing. That I know for a fact. So she doesn't get stuck once again. But exhausted, yes, I would venture to say that is an accurate description of the horse. And they just don't want, just like anybody else watching. We don't want to see that animal injured. We want to see it get out and be in good spirits and have a happy life. But right now, still worried about the possibility of injuries. I haven't heard anybody say anything about that, so I'm just going to venture to say that there aren't any, and that she was literally just stuck in the mud there. For how long? Don't really know, but it had been for quite a while for sure. I still have the scanner up. I am listening to hear what they have to say, but I haven't conversation after the horse was actually out of the mud where they were still saying how they wanted certain types of harnesses, certain types of tools. So the possibility of an air rescue or a little air ride or a little flight time for that horse is still out there. Is it going to happen? Probably not anytime soon. That would be my guess, because they would have to tranquilize the horse to do that. Again, we don't have a vet on scene as of yet, and then we'd also have to wait for the tranquilizer to take effect. We've seen that. I know that from past horse rescues that we've actually watched. So right now, the horse is free. That is good. And as far as anything else, texting and flying, bro, I sit in the back, man. I sit in the back. The last one, yeah, I sit in the back. And I run the camera. Thank you. I think her name is Francine. Yes, I will keep an eye on that as well. And it's sad, but I'm glad that you guys are feeling the same way about all of that. At any rate, LA City Fire Department still here on scene. They are working with some harnesses and straps. Maybe they just want to help her get back up on her feet. And if they do that, again, not a horse guy. I don't know. I would venture to say just, let her rest, and when she's willing to get up, she'll get up. But maybe that's not the plan. Maybe they were going to try to harness her, get her up on her hoofs. And, maybe that's all she needs to get moving. But you can see them actually moving around some of those harnesses right there, trying to get them underneath her. So this is far from over, but the stuck part is definitely done. She got herself out of that mud on her own, and right now, you can see the firefighters still working to get those harnesses up underneath her. The bridle and again, I don't know. Maybe this guy just was out for a ride and found the horse, for all I know. I'm just, assuming that this person is attached to that horse somehow. I guess they're asking him to leave. That gentleman right there, I venture to say, that's no gentleman. I don't know if I believe that it's going to be Fish and Game or Wild Parks and Rec. I think it's Parks and Rec because Park Ranger, because we did see a white pickup truck here. There's a Park Ranger right there. So he's taking out the horse that the other person rode in on, I would venture to say. Now, did he go with it? No, he's still hanging out. So, horses on their feet. Where'd he go? Yep, there you go. Well, I missed the shot looking at everybody else. That's what happens. Everybody could be like, oh, could have got a better shot someplace else. Anyways, we'll see the horse walking out before we leave. So that's a good thing. Franny and others that were concerned, as well as I. The horse up on all fours and is standing. So these are all big pluses. So your good thoughts and your prayers seeming to do some good today. What happened? Oh. Well. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. I'm thinking the L stands for love. And if it doesn't, it still does. So. Yep, now you can do some puns. I feel a little safer doing puns right now, for sure. Let's wrap it up. I don't know. I'm going into OT, so we can hang out for another hour or so. I got bills to pay. Looking like Pooh Bear does, costs a lot of money. I'd like to know the name of the horse. Really? That's what the title was? Well, I'm sorry. That definitely is not the title. That's not what's going on. Yep, got to pay some bills. Oh, a police chase would be wonderful. Bill, I'm not just a pursuit guy. I'm the pursuit guy. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking by that. Lucky. That's a good name. I don't know. I mean, Miguel is wondering if he's got to pay for the rescue. I don't know. Maybe if it was a bunch of farmers, they'd be asking for some money. But otherwise, I think this falls under taxpayer dollars, and this is what we pay for, or one of the many services that the LA City Fire Department does for us out here in the Los Angeles City area. I'm just keeping an eye on her. She's a little skittish. I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. But there you go, walking out. I think that's bigger than a pony, but definitely not a Clydesdale. So she's getting a lot of pets today. Hope she's not like me. Doesn't like to be touched. Yeah. So I think we're gonna wait to maybe get some shots of her like walking out, and then I'll hit up the desk and see what they want to do. Francie says that she's probably sore. I would venture to say that is correct. All right, where did she go now? Stu, stop reading the text and actually do your job. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. No, I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it is, right? But the job also is to tell the story and answer the questions. I don't know where she went. I think she's underneath the. Where did she go? I don't see any movement. Oh. There's the guy with the hat, so the horse can't be far. Up there. Is that the horse? No, that's a dude. Maybe his name is Horse. Well, they're walking this way, so. There she is. There she is. You know how you can tell the horse? It's the one that's a horse. There you go. Looks like, yeah. It's coming out of that eastern western area over there by the north-south. Yeah, it's under some foliage. Tree branches, Stu. That's not foliage. Those are tree branches. Yeah, it is. It's a thick canopy down there because these guys aren't even moving anything. Coming out over here. Man, she must be exhausted. Yeah, walking, right? Yeah, hopefully she'll be all right. I don't know where I don't know if they're coming where these guys are. Yeah, I guess they are. Let's get some shots of her when she's out of the foliage. Okay. It looks like they stopped. No, that's the other. Oh yeah, she's back with the other horse. I didn't see a saddle or anything, so I'm wondering if, like, got out and then the guy was riding around and was like, "Oh, I found her. She's stuck." And there's Mike Meadows. Now you know it's a news story. When you see Mike Meadows, you know it's a news story. And if you know Mike Meadows, you tell him that Stu said. Hi, Mike Meadows. Whoa. Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna bring this to a close right now, and you can see horse is safe. Don't know her name, but definitely safe, standing on her own. Was stuck in the mud out here. LA City Fire Department got that horse out of that mud. It's the end of the day for me. It's Monday. And looks like everything ended well out here. Your prayers and positive thoughts definitely were helpful. I can say that out loud. And we're going to head out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Watch Fox 11. They're going to have this and other newsy goodness and maybe the name of the horse later on this evening. Thank you guys. And you can follow me, the three big ones, IG, Facebook, and X. And I am Stu_Mundell. STU, not EW, and Mundell, MUNDEL. So hope to find you guys. Thanks for all the love. Chat with you later. Let's go. And if we stay with the shot, you guys can watch us fly back to Van Nuys, but I don't think we will. I have a feeling that as soon as they see this, it'll be over. I am not on the tiki-taki. I don't know if I'm still alive. I am not on the TikTok. Never did. No, it's not.